right. They do not have a supernova down below ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
Just means that the OD will kind of struggle along very early on.
Oh, top lane, Hyde might be the first blood. Drew is going to slow him down, and Nuts will pick up the kill with the Shadow Poison. Looks like Hyde just got a bit too excited. They could definitely try and go into the OD. Bot lane, Kescute, he's going to be in big trouble. Hustler does get a charge off, but KYXY was there to set up on the Enigma. And that'll be the second kill come in, given the bottle charges.
Oh, Black
Back
Hole.
down bot. Black Hole coming out. KYXY tried to commit, but it looks like the Spectre is out of there. And well, you lose Hyde at least. Alacrity with the rotation on this. Right now, there's a Siege Creep available. Mid lane, looks like they are going to find Nuts at least on the Shadow Demon, so Makoto does claim that kill for himself. Goes invis. They are getting charged, however, Makoto. They are. Nuts. Going to get spotted and glimpsed back by Kescute. Though nice disruption to avoid the glimpse, but it will not matter. FBZ will be there. That'll be a very easy kill. Just a support Shadow Demon, though. Not
OD has to worry about now as well. So there's a
Mid
lot
lane.
that will happen for Boom.
FBZ going to get charged. We might actually see a fight. Their charge will connect, but Hyde is going to really surround as Makoto kind of jumps into the storm, but it's his own storm anyway. Has anyone died yet? It is going to be Hustler, and now the Black Hole. KYXY, he whiffs everything. Dreamer Cell, he was in the Astral imprisonment. They do still find the Spectre, but now Nuts goes down on the Shadow Demon. Hyde also to lose his own life. He'll buy back immediately on the Spirit Breaker, but does it mean anything for RR? They keep going. Drew is about to fall on the Troll, and he does. They kind of overextend, and now the glimpse back on KYXY within vision of Kescute. Kinetic Field will hold him in. And it's a very messy team fight for both sides, but RR commit basically everything and don't really find what they really want.
They got the Spectre, RR. That's one thing, but they trade so much weight that you'd be hard pressed to say that for a flop.
Hustler, he just brought back.
Oh god.
That's a dieback on the Spirit Breaker.
They had to throw it out without catching the ideal heroes that do have ways of interrupting that. We mentioned that would be an issue. And the thing for RR is perhaps to wait out for something like a Blink to come out, although not.
Should be dead. Just trying to take the dead lane farm. Understood he was probably going to die. The thing was as well with that Hustler, can you get a charge off in time? He doesn't see Makoto. Instead, they go on to Hyde, but he snowballs. They do get a courier from Makoto, which is nice. They find Hyde. It's not going to be the real priority target they would have loved to find in that situation, but Hustler's still chasing. If he gets Makoto, it would be huge. They do scan out. They will not really get vision on Makoto, but it looks like they have found, well, Nuts actually getting caught out on the Shadow Demon. He was trying to scout ahead. Now Hustler moves in. Alacrity also there. Hustler, who are you charging? He'll go after the Disruptor first, try to get rid of that Static Storm, but they ignore him. Now Hustler falling low on the Haunt does come in from the Spectre. They do lose Hustler. Haunt in, Glimpse, Static Storm, all being thrown onto the OD. Alacrity does die. KYXY, he has Black Hole, but he has no help around. He may commit it anyway, and he does with the Midnight Pulse, but Hyde cancels it immediately, and now Nuts, he'll go down as well. It's a dieback on the Shadow Demon. And this is not good news, and Kescute, he is very happy. They did buy time for Alacrity to finish off that Aghanim Scepter, and he may need it now as Makoto is jumping in with the Yules, with the 8th Remnant. It will all connect, and Makoto does manage to pick up Alacrity. In fact, it's FBZ who does get the kill confirm, and now Nuts, the poor Shadow Demon, always getting caught in these positions, will have to go down. He will die with his brother. These ancient creeps are currently being more threatening than the actual snowballs or something like that. And it just seems like they never really have the initiation for someone like KYXY to follow up on. They may have their chance now, as Boom have shown themselves. They are going to go after Nuts, and Nuts almost goes down. The Guardian Greaves will save, and now FBZ. He'd be an amazing kill, but the Static Storm will be dropped. BKB's finally popped by the Troll, but Drew, who are you going to hit? Sanity's is there, Nuts. He'll drop. They do lose Hustler as well. And the Spectre Dreamer Soul, that'll be a big one. That was just the Aegis as Alacrity does lose his life, and KYXY, he's also gone. Hyde finally goes down on the Tusk, but it's only support kills here for the side of RR. An FBZ. Well, they might find Hyde. Hyde does get Astraled. Should be a nice easy kill. Does get the snowball off, but his team is rotating in actually. Hyde, he may just be bait right now, so he does go down, but they may not care. In fact, Kezcute, he's gone too far in the disruptor, but Makoto jumps in, gets a silence off, and now the OD's dead. The black hole has only caught the support disruptor, and that is not going to be enough. They are starting to melt on the side of RR. The buyback's flying out, but doesn't matter. They can't get there in time, or maybe they can. Drew, he's man-fighting everyone by himself, but it really doesn't matter. Sanity's dropped, but he had no stacks. He did no damage.
Oh.
And that's the GG. They've had enough. They have seen enough, and I think we all have. RR, they looked good at the start of the game. It looked like they were finding the farm. It looked like they were finding the momentum, but Boom just held, just farmed, and had faith in their Spectre to get there. Of course, Makoto
wants to go for the tree eating, so he's still going to be able to stay in his lane.
Well, Nuts will get caught out, and he's still level 1. He doesn't have the Icarus dive, and that'll be a very easy kill. That's the thing with the Hyde Tusk. He's pretty much always on point.
You're not finding those kill ops you'd want with, you know, a soul ring up. You'd want to land those spears, try to get the cookie follow up, burst down to Ricky while he's soft. Just not able to do so just yet.
FBZ getting chased down right now by Drew and Nuts, though there will be a rotation. Makoto, he cleans up Nuts. And that is a lot of time waiting. Bot lane, they do end up finding that Snapfire, but Alacrity now going to get jumped. Tag team is there from Hyde. Alacrity is so tanky, now KYXY rotates in. He isn't level 6, but it's not really necessary, or maybe it is. Kezcute, he's trying to heal up. The snowball will save for now. Kezcute just going to wait around, but he does go down at the end, as Hyde will now try to run the best he can. And a spear perfectly connects from KYXY. They do pick up both supports, and if you really want to, with that Dragon form up. Oh, Alacrity going to get surrounded, however. They know he's farming there somewhere. They would make the jump. Fortune's End, tag team. They should have the damage, but again, KYXY is there. But you still don't have that level 6 on the Mars. And Alacrity, he won't get the cookie off in time from Hustler. And with that KYXY, he may also go down. You'll see Nuts come in, but he's only level 3 on the Phoenix. The snowball will connect. He does lose his life as KYXY misses a spear, and that should mean his life is forfeit, as well as FBZ going for the Stampede. They want absolutely everybody. They will not get Hustler, but who cares about the support Snapfire? You found so much more
on all of their heroes, under Mars, under Phoenix, and they're just not quite there yet.
True. Mortimer's Kisses, Chrono going to be committed, but the snowball! Oh, in fact, no snowball. What was that? He just disappeared. Never mind. Hyde through the shards and apparently just hit the storm. Nevertheless, Hyde going to be run down. Snowball now comes out, but he should die.
Just not much to do there. They did finally throw out that first chrono.
In fact, mid lane, they make another jump. Drew, he gets caught out. Arena of Blood is there to help out, but Time Walk isn't off cooldown in time. He'll lose his life. KYXY trying to run away. He'll hold his shield up, but it doesn't matter as Hustler still trying to fight, but it really doesn't matter at all. He's only a Snapfire, now Alacrity. He was joining into the team fight, but although he's tanky, he's not really that tanky when you're surrounded by 5 heroes, and he will be the 4th to drop in that team fight. Dreamer Cell gonna be there. FBZ baiting. Arena comes out now. Sunray to try and burn him down as much as possible. There's the Stampede and the False Promise. Drew, where's the Chrono? He commits it, but it was all a bait. They've lost Nuts in the Phoenix. Snapfire Kisses fly up, but everyone else is probably gonna die here as RR need to back the hell out of here immediately. Snapfire buys back. Alacrity is getting surrounded. Somehow FBZ survived throughout all of this, and Alacrity now gonna slowly be chipped away at. As Fortune's End does connect to Makoto, he's afraid of nothing that the Chrono is down. Cookie misses, Snowball connects on 2. Drew trying to run, in fact he's trying to fight, but really, I think it's time to leave, and what a shard's coming out from Hyde. He is. But FBZ's farm of the Centaur is also extremely scary. Like, he is a non-target. In fact, they do jump the Ricky, but there's the Fate's Edict. We talked about this. You have to get the Oracle first. Drew, he's been caught out in that smokescreen. Now the tag team as well as the hoof stop. Makoto, he'll jump in with the Vortex. He does grab the Void, but not quick enough. He time walks away. Now the X-Stunt gonna be there on Makoto. He does go down. That is a huge kill for RR. Dream Assault blinks out of there, but he's been slowed by the defusal of Drew. Pookie, not going to stun anybody. Sentries everywhere for Dream Assault, but they're just going to settle on Hyde. Smokescreen to annoy. Walrus Punch tag team, but Drew should be able to get this kill eventually, though no. Snowball away. Hyde is on the Great Escape. He has a TP scroll, but can he juke them out well? Hustler's going to find him. There's no way out of this. He tries to chance block himself. But they'll see a target they hate looking at, which is FBZ on the Centaur, and FBZ just running forward. He doesn't care. KYXY gets a nice spear off. Dragon Form to be popped, and they want to jump on that Oracle. Kiss is flying in. Egg to be popped immediately, and with that Oracle dead, they can't afford to fight into this, I don't think, but now the egg is over. FBZ, he's been left behind. He's a very, very tanky boy. KYXY, Arena of Blood, and now Dream Assault jumps on the Phoenix. They do find one. Snowball on to the Void. Drew, he's falling low. Can they actually take him out, however? Walrus Punch won't be enough. Dream Assault now getting chronoed up. Drew, he's found a high priority target, but they're losing supports in the backline still. RR looking really good. It's a very nice spear on Makoto, pushing him out of the team fight. And now FBZ, he's been left alone, and he's gonna die. And RR, John, against all odds, are winning these team fights. Not that they did not aim. But if they can do that a couple more times, Makoto jumping onto Drew, the hoof stopping, connects and cancels the TP. No. It's always very scary when you hear that ball lightning coming from a mile away. Well, FBZ, he's frontlining. He'll break the smoke, trying to bait them in. We've seen this one before. KYXY misses the initial spear. Makoto, he does get stunned. This could be really bad, Drew. Can you get the chrono off in time? Not quite. They will not get it off. Now FBZ going straight onto that Snapfire. Arena will be dropped. Does catch a few as the egg is also there. Makoto trying to focus it, but they caught him out with the stun. The Aegis will expire. Now a very nice chrono, but he's locked in his own team as well. Hyde with a nice chance. Makoto still trying to zip around, but it looks like Boom have no business in this team fight. They need to get out. Hyde, he will get speared into a tree, and he will be the secondary to die.
By the time that creep wave comes in, you could see Chrono being very close. It's just about a minute off to go.
Yeah, they'll go onto the Mars. Yeah, KYXY, he dropped the arena, but FBZ doesn't care about it. Fortune's End. Nobody can be there to help out KYXY. He just dies. He's using Retaliate to push in that T3 tower, and he's out healing the tower damage. And apparently Drew does no damage to him. They jump in now, Makoto, nice vortex. Arena of Blood will be dropped, but Drew is dead. He doesn't have buyback gold. The Phoenix Egg will at least be able to tick all the way out, and perhaps you find Makoto, but that is only an Aegis. Can you find him a second time? Not with that BKB, and what a vortex. Makoto, he found 3 of them. They will all go down as they buy back as well. But KYXY, he's falling way too quick. He's dead. Now they'll go onto Alacrity. The DK also going to go down. He tries to fight the best he can, but he doesn't have buyback either. And they're just diving tier 4s. Dream is on ultra kill. Is it a rampage? They won't get it yet. Come on, Boom. Give him the rampage. GG's been caught. KYXY, no. He will stun. Will the game end? Smokescreen rampage is there. Dream will steal it before the game is over. KYXY try to ruin Christmas for Dream